Yes.
All right.
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
Okay. Entering the alien construction facility. I think I brought everything I need. I probably forgot something. Okay. Giant water tank in the center is bubbling away happily. Empty containers on the right. Fish swimming through the air as usual. And let's go over here and build this piece. Skeleton.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
It's getting impatient. Skeleton's built. There's a rib cage and a head, and it's still kind of putting the finishing touches on it. It looks mostly done. Okay. Click the next one. Tissues.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
Okay. Last component.
This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the terminal.
You still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
All three of the parts sort of sank down into the machines, but now the center console is available. It's a giant glowing green display that actually shows sort of the shape of the head. Sort of like a big giant upright watermelon with giant horns coming out of the side. It's not quite a cow-shaped head, it's close. Maybe closer to a deer with antlers. I don't know. I don't know what he's quite supposed to be. Either way, all the parts are done, and all we have to do is click this, so we commence storage medium fabrication.
The escape of the bacteria was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Inside the center of the giant fish tank, there are two very dexterous-looking worm-like mechanical arms that have 3D printing lasers at the end of them, and they are slowly assembling each piece, bone by bone, muscle by muscle, as Alan talks.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes.
Oh.
I do not wish to speak about it.
We can come back to this.
Muscles appearing on the skeleton. It's a huge centaur creature.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
I come up to its hip. It is a huge black and silver metal body. Looks like armored across the chest, shoulders, wrists, and the head, with, of course, horns coming out the side and sort of glowing purple lights for a face. Not really a face. There's also glowing purple lines moving all over every single part of it. And it is indeed a huge centaur. It's got 4 legs and sort of a short little stubby tail. I kind of can't get around to see the back of it. There we go. Yeah, it has a weird short little tail that looks vestigial to me. You would think a hyper advanced creature wouldn't need it, but maybe it's for balance. It doesn't look big enough to be for balance. But it is tall. It must be 12 or 13 feet. And I can initiate the transfer. Oh, yeah. Hooved. Feet are like little two-pronged hooves.
Commencing data transfer.
Glowing lights and letters flying at me, and she passes out almost instantly.
Did it work?
Wakes up staring at the floor.
Are we...
And he's walking over. Stretches his arms out. All the lights in the room just came on.
Since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Four pillars of stone just lifted off of the room. I didn't realize they were just sitting there. I thought they were part of the floor. And they broke into a million little tiny cubes, which then reformed into 6 multi-segmented mechanical arms, which are now floating around him. As if his 4 legs and then 2 upper body arms were not enough, he now has an additional 6 mechanical arms. Each has a 4-fingered plus sign-shaped claw at the end. And one of them is scanning me or picking me up with a tractor beam.
Not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network. I thought I knew better.
Oh, no.
My God, he moves incredibly fast.
A species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle. The laboratory was destroyed.
And the bacteria got out, infecting everything.
That is an accurate assessment.
How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you. I had calculated you might be angry.
Well, I'm not impressed. I was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes, and I need to know we didn't just go through all of this for nothing. So I'm still committed to helping.
A surprisingly calculated response for a human.
You've been brave, in a way. You could have just let the power go out. But you kept trying, and you're still trying to find a solution.
It is the most statistically sound response. I accept your help. I will leave you a signal. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must
Signal
prepare.
location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, all the lights are on here. The fish tank is open, and he is doing stuff. I can't scan his arms. Fucking fish still swimming around in the air in here. Alright, his little purple tail is glowing.
Base. I will join you in the gate base when everything is ready.
Doesn't want to
But for
talk to
now,
me
I have
anymore.
much to prepare.
Alright. Well, that seems to be the entire sequence of rebuilding Alan and getting him out of our head. Okay. Now I have no idea how many tries it'll take me to get the hell out of here, but we don't need to have that on tape.